Today is an exciting day. Ordered this Delkevic exhaust for the CX500. If you followed these bikes for a period of time, the company, there used to be a Mac 2-in-1 if you didn't want to do the factory, or there's an overseas one if you're a US customer that they offer. It's like $800 or $900. So I wanted something that was reasonable, and picked up this one on a 10% off sale. There's a couple videos of what this sounds like. I know it's going to be louder than the factory with the H-Box, but thought it was worth worth a try, and it definitely has a nice style. So I just wanted to unpack and show you installation, and then once we get this thing running, we'll do a video of that. Very well packaged. The pipes themselves are very well wrapped up here. Lots of bubble wrap, sealed very well. All the hardware looks to be included. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, you got some nice looking stuff here. So, very cool. Very cool. The swag. And yeah, we'll see if we can put this on. So this is the number 1 pipe as labeled. It's labeled on the back of the pipe, and then on this collector here, which is going to go back here. And then so 1 is left side, and then 2 is right. Here we're going to get this on and then kind of line everything up and go to the next step here. Don't forget to put your copper gasket, obviously. There's really only a couple pieces here. Got the springs that hold the collector to the downpipe, and that's about it. Easy, just kind of loose fit a little bit on both sides. And then once you get underneath here, I just placed the collector on the number 1 after I got this tight enough to just kind of hold, but it would still turn a little bit. And then once I got the number 2 pipe slid in, it went together so easy. And they gave you an awesome tool, this little guy here, and you can just pull your spring and pop them in. So the next step here is going to be the clamp for our muffler, and then the muffler mount. So either if you have the straight pipe or the Megaphone for your CX full kit, these are 8mm Allens, and there is both a flat and a lock washer, and this is where we're going to mount our bracket. And I've already just kind of done a test fit here. This thing faces goes like that. Faces forward, and then the muffler will slide on, and then we'll put that clamp on. But you got to mount this first to your silencer. Just gonna go like that. Okay, so once you've assembled your bracket, you can just kind of start sliding it on here, and then you're just gonna line it up first, and then start your bolt, and then that way it'll help you know exactly where your clamp needs to go. This is probably obvious, but obviously make the bolts accessible this way, and Delkevic will start on this side, so it looks right. Man, I'm just really impressed with this with that build quality and the hardware. I talked to a guy at Delkevic, and he said make sure you wipe this down with like an alcohol or something to remove the oil before you fire it up, because it's going to naturally discolor because it's stainless steel. but that way it won't do it in weird spots where your fingerprints are or any type of manufacturing oils. And then if you don't like how this looks, there's ways to prevent that. I think there's an acid wash you can do. Honestly, I'm gonna leave it just as is, but I am definitely gonna clean it before firing up. And then, you know, long term, if you want to kind of, just from an aesthetic thing, if you don't want these pipes, because they're probably going to turn a little different colors, you can just wrap titanium wrap up here, and then you can just do it as far as you want back, you know, if you want it to here or whatnot. But that's just a simple solution. But the big thing is just to make sure that all the oils are off of the pipe, so when it heats, the heat discoloration is natural and not gonna be accelerated basically where your hands have been grasping it. Because there's clearly, I got some pretty good fingerprints right there. So after you're mounted up there in the back, we can tighten our clamp. This is a 5mm Allen. Real nice hardware here again. And it's pretty easy to put this thing on. I would imagine that all of the aftermarket exhausts that they make for bikes are fairly easy. Obviously the number of cylinders probably adds a little bit of complexity, but first impressions are high. They're very, very impressive. So yeah, it's cool and simple. Excited to get this build done. So we'll do another video of it fired up and some riding, but I'm happy.